Those things I'm very proud of. And one of the ways that we form new relationships and enhance better relationships is with law enforcement. Law enforcement, more often than not, is going to get the call at odd hours of the night, weekend shifts when many of our nonprofits are understaffed and cannot be there. And these individuals that wear the uniform show up and they have to engage that community. This guidebook really gives some backdrop of information. It gives a sort of set of tools as what to think about the lexicon, low barrier shelters, and where are they located here. It gives an idea about outreach and engagement. Where are these individuals going to receive services? It talks about coordinated entry and harm reduction as well. This is comprehensive in nature, so when you read the guidebook, you'll get a chance to see individuals with lived experience, individuals that have experienced homelessness and now have a lived expertise as well. They lent their understanding and information and wisdom to us for this project. A number of statewide law enforcement agencies came together, the city of Springfield, the city of DeKalb, Fairview Heights as well, and of course the local area with ProjectNow all played a part. ProjectNow served as the institution to help weld together, better way of saying it, weld together all of the different frameworks for service provision. I want to give one final thought about what we're seeing in the face of homelessness, and then I'm going to ask the chiefs and the sheriff, who's very important to this work, to come and give some of their thoughts about what they're seeing. What we do know now is that the data shows that only 20 to 25% of those experiencing homelessness suffer from severe levels of mental illness. Sometimes the stereotype is prevailing that most people on the street are essentially mentally ill. And that is not to suggest that we don't have challenges with individuals that have not been able to secure housing or stay housed because of a level of mental illness. But the numbers are around 20 to 25%. And then there is also the reality of substance abuse and addiction, and some of these are interrelated and intersection. But then there is what I believe one of the growing new faces of homelessness, domestic and sexual violence survivors and those fleeing abuse. The new face of homelessness is actually created by not simply addiction or the stereotypical male with a brown paper bag stumbling from block to block. It's actually a family because people are being priced out. It's a part of the housing crisis nationally. And so what we're discovering, it is not just a simple individual that may be in need. More often than not, it's a woman with children sleeping in a Walmart parking lot trying to provide some sense of lighting and safety, and washing up in a Casey's bathroom and sending the kids off to school. And why is this important? Because our partners and friends in law enforcement have to respond to all of those. Our relationship actually with the law enforcement actually started with Chief Gauld and Chief Landy reaching out to ProjectNow. And because of their willingness to be in conversation with us, be in constant dialogue, to work at it together, we believe that the existing relationships helps us to create a more lasting foundation. We're not starting from zero. We have an established relationship where we're in